Okay. Will you play a gap defender for me here? Play B or a C gap defender. Yes, sir. Thank you. Give me 2 linebackers. Play B gap for me. Play my A gap linebacker. Okay. And can I have one more guy just in case so we can work on our push calls? One more guy. Just here. You're going to play right here. Okay. Okay. We'll work on our push calls with our stretch and everything. All right, guys. So let's. We'll move it back. Okay, guys. Move up just a little bit, about 4, 5, 6 steps. Okay.
You want to play running back?
Yeah, and you can just do my cadence for me, just so it. All right, guys. So let's just walk and talk a little bit. Okay. Let's start off with stretch. Okay. Let's start off with stretch, running it to a 3 technique. Okay. Running it to a 3 technique. So I got a 5. I got a 3. Okay. Here's my A gap linebacker. Okay. Right here. Here's my backside B gap or backside A gap, backside linebacker. Okay. So again, let's review our steps on stretch. Our steps on stretch are what? My bucket step, boom, depending on the angle where my defender is, right? Okay, all I want to think about is getting my nose to his outside armpit. Okay, so if he's tighter, okay, I'm going to take not such a deep drop step or a bucket step, okay, but my nose to his outside armpit, okay? Biggest thing, guys, that second step, to and through. Bring that second step to his crotch, okay? And I got to bring that backside hand, to get inside his framework, okay? And then we're either going to flip them or we're going to rip them, right? Okay? So really we're looking, so now I'm uncovered as a center, right? Running into a 3 technique. So my aiming point is what? I got to get my face mask on his face mask, right? I got to take that drop step, next down lineman, I got to get my face mask aiming to his face mask. Okay, and then from there, if he stays a 3 technique, that's when I work to and through, and then I work vertical to my linebacker, right? Because we're ultimately thinking us 3 for these 3, right? Okay, my backside, okay, we're pull to cut, right? Pull to cut. I can cross over on my backside steps. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm pulling, I'm crossing over, I'm trying to get on his inside. Okay, and then you're working what? You're working your B gap defender. Where's your B gap defender? Up here, okay? So let's run it here real quick. Let's run stretch right, okay? Stretch right to a 3 technique, and Ross will call the cadence.
Ready, go ahead.
Good, good, okay? Now let's walk back one more time, okay? Walk back one more time. Now if you'll walk up on the line for me, walk up right there. Same thing now, okay? Same thing, okay? Now we're running stretch right, okay? But what? We got edge pressure. Edge pressure, so that's on what? My tackle sees what? Okay? So we're responsible for edge pressure. Push, 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 right? That's our call, our push call. So that means everybody's working over one person. Okay? Now what are you thinking? Now I got to take a little bit deeper, boom, right? Because where I got to get? He's coming off the edge. Okay? If he's coming off the edge, then where's he going? All right, he's coming B gap. Then where's he going? Okay? Everybody's over one gap. Okay? So let's work it here, okay? Let's work it here. Stretch right with a push call. With a push call. Push, 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 push.
Ready, go ahead.
Okay, and that's great. Guess what? Now, okay, that receiver, inside receiver, okay, his guy crosses his face. I can't get to him. Boom, I keep working. Okay, I keep working up here, okay? That's our push call, okay? Now let's go stretch left. Same front here. Let's go same front. Okay, now we're running it to a shade technique, right? Running it to an A-gap defender. Okay, so we're running it to an A-gap defender. Now we got stretch left, same thing. Now we're front side, okay? Okay, so we're taking that good bucket step, boom, trying to get my nose to his outside armpit, bringing that second step to and through. To and through, okay? But your eyes, you're looking here because you're what, uncovered, right? Trying to get my face mask to his face mask just in case he comes B-gap. You're responsible for B-gap, okay? All right, now you're covered. Okay, so where do you want to get your nose? You want to get outside. Okay, that's what's tough about it. That's where it's tough, right? But as a guard, as I'm uncovered as a guard, I can do what? I can stick, but I can give that hand, right? And that's where we work that ricochet. Boom, 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 and I ricochet off to my B-gap defender. Okay, all right? And again, now backside, what I was trying to say on film, okay, depending on where this guy is how heavy I can play on this guy, right? Okay, if he's backside a little bit more, okay, as a guard, I can work heavier on this 3 technique to work up to this guy. Because again, if he's backside, I don't have to zone the grass. I don't want to zone the grass. Take care of the down lineman, okay? Take care of him, okay? So you'll play here. Now you're going to have to be a little quicker, right? I can still give hand, check here, okay? Because we're reading the backside DN, okay? That's who we're reading. So it's us two for these two, okay? Here we go, stretch stretch left to an A-gap defender.
Ready, go ahead.
Good, not bad, good. Again, guys, with that second step, okay, you're gonna see, and you saw it on film with our guys, okay? You see how lateral they get. They wanna keep working lateral, okay? But I gotta work up. I gotta keep driving that second step to that defender's crotch, okay? I gotta work vertical, okay? Let's run it one more time. Come over here for me, okay? Now, let's run it to a shade. Now we got what? We got edge pressure coming off this way. Okay, so we got a push call, right? So that just moves everybody over one defender. Okay, you just got to think, it's understand, he's coming C gap. Now he has B gap, okay? All right, here we go.
Ready, go ahead.
Good, we got to keep coming now. We'll walk here, and that's fine. I mean, you're not gonna be able to cross his, you know what I'm saying? It's us two are really working for, we're really just a push, and it's just going to be a straight. All right, let's run it one more time. Okay, so that's just, yeah, everybody's working over one player now. We're leaving him now because here's our immediate threat. So now it's us two for these two. You just got to be on your horse cutting him off, right? Second step crossover, okay, pull to cut, backside.
Ready, go ahead.
Good, and that's it is. And that's where that running back comes in, boom. All right, I get one cut, okay, and it's a cut up play. Okay, does that make sense? Anybody got any questions on stretch yet so far? Okay, all right, easy, okay? And again, let's just look at a 3 down look real quick, okay? Let's go here, bump back just to be a 3-3 stack, okay? I got 3 linebackers, 3 stack, okay, real quick. Okay, stretch right out of a 3 down look, okay? All it is what? Us two for these two, right? You're covered, you take your covered steps, you're uncovered, okay? All it is what? Us two for these two, right? And then what we call sift technique backside, I'm responsible for most dangerous back here, MDM, most dangerous man. So I'm gonna take my uncovered steps, boom, and work through here, right, to my backside linebacker, okay? Because we're always gonna read him, okay? So real quick, let's go 3-3 stack, stretch right.
Ready, go ahead.
Good, just, it's all about, guys, that's what stretch is. It's all about understanding who you're working to, okay? Who you're working to, okay? So that's good, all right? Now if we had a 3-2 and you bumped out here, okay, and we had a 3-2 in the box, okay? Okay, and that's when he would walk up. If he walked up in a 3-2, then we got to what? Push. So that moves us all over one. Us two to where? Right there, and then now I just got to be on my horse, and I'm there, okay? All right, let's go one more time, 3-2 with the push call.
Ready, go ahead.
Good job. Any questions on stretch so far, guys? Okay, does that feel pretty good? Okay, let's go back to our 4 down front. Let's run our power play. Okay, let's run our power. Okay, start running to a 3 technique first, okay? So we got power right. 4-2 in the box, okay, center. I got a 4-2 nickel, okay? Again, establishing the front call every snap, okay? Not just on pass or whatever, okay? So again, okay, I'm responsible for B gap, right? Play side on power. B gap, I'm responsible for A gap. Okay, no immediate A gap threat. Okay, we're doubling the backside. Okay, remember on play side now, right? Play side, we got that. We both have inside foot technique, right? Just in case that 3 technique tries to slant across my face. Okay, and that guard, I got that good inside, and then we call it the shoulder pry. Okay, we call it the shoulder pry. I'm not trying to give a hand. I'm not trying to do a flipper. I'm leading with the top of that shoulder, and boom. Okay. All right, and I didn't really cover it in. We try to do the little, what we call a gallop technique here, okay? I'm here because if I get, again, that keeps my hand out involved. If I get too turned here, right, on this, I never can get off to that backside linebacker. Okay, so we'll take that inside step here, boom, come lead with that shoulder pry, and I'll gallop it. I'll gallop it so I keep my shoulder square so I can come off to that backside linebacker. Okay, keep this arm free. Okay, keep that arm free, keep that out of it, okay? So again, play side, boom. I gotta take that inside, making contact near hip on my second step, okay? Second step. I got a back block with my center. replacing the guard, okay? What's my aiming point? Shoulder, okay? What's he's taught to do? He's going to taught to try to fight across your face, right? Fight pressure with pressure. Okay, get a good wide base, boom, my nose is here, he starts working over top, boom, I gotta be heavy, heavy. And we always work that rip technique. Work that rip technique through if he tries to cross, okay? Backside guard, mandatory kick out, right? Right, I'm thinking he's not squeezing, okay? I'm inside, I'm angle pull, I'm downhill, okay? I'm downhill, boom, inside shoulder, okay? Backside tackle, pull check. Okay, I'm thinking I'm responsible for B gap. Boom, check, check, hinge. Right, looking for anything off the bat. Okay, here we go. Power right, power right.
Ready, go ahead.
Good. Good, not bad, not bad. Okay, same thing. Now let's run it to the left. Same front now, okay, same front. Now we're running it to the left, okay? Now what? Okay, I'm responsible for what? I'm responsible for what? A gap, right? There's an A gap defender, okay? I'm responsible for what? B gap, right? But on power, we're what? We're doubling to who on power? We're always working where?
Backside.
Backside backer, right? Okay, so I don't have any threat, but I'm still staying on my track to what? Backside backer. Okay, what's my aiming point when I get to backside backer? What we talk about? Okay, where's the play want to hit? Right here, right? Up here, okay? So if I get on his near number, what can he do? He can have penetration, right? So when I'm working my backside linebacker on power, boom, 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 I get my head across. I get my head on that far number, okay, and make him work over top of me. Don't let him penetrate, okay? Little things like that, okay? All right? Now, you're what? You're my pull kick, right? We're running power left, pull kick, mandatory kick out block. Okay, now this is important for you, okay, because this is a longer back block for the center, right? Okay, and depending on if he's a penetrator, if he's getting upfield, I got to be a little bit more flatter, right? But if he's more of a reader, I can be aim for more of that inside shoulder. It's just depending on what kind of player he is. But you got to know, I got my tackle here. Okay, this tackle is big time right here for me to shut down that B gap, to shut down penetration. Boom, boom, I'm giving here, right? I'm punching, and then I'm looking for anything off the edge. Okay, because I got to give good help for that center. No penetration, okay? Here we go. Let's go power left, power left.
Ready, go ahead.
Good, good. Aiming for that backside number. Again, wide base, fast feet, what we talk about. Run with a great base. Run with a great base when I'm working the second level, okay? All right, let's come over here real quick. Let's run power left, okay? But we got a little bit of pressure coming off the edge. No, you're fine. You go back and play D in for me.
No,
You're fine. You're fine. Okay. So now what? Okay. Now we see a little bit of pressure. Okay. So what are we calling? Okay. We call it gonzo. Gonzo, 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 because there's pressure coming off. Okay. This end tightens up on us. Okay. So we see it. Okay. We're playing with our eyes. Gonzo, gonzo, gonzo. Okay. So that tells my tack or my guard over there what? It's just a longer pull. It's a longer pull, it's a longer trap block, so what? I'm patient here. Okay, I'm still taking my inside technique, my step, but I know he's coming there. Okay, so when he goes, I'm gonna drag him. I'm just gonna drag him, he's gonna be my big gap defender, and we're going. Okay, all right? So nothing else changes, okay? A gap defender here, okay? Right, A gap defender, okay? And guess what? That's fine, keep working, linebacker, okay? It's really going to be, it's usually this middle linebacker, okay, if they have 7, if they're bringing 7, that's great, okay, but if he's coming off the edge, he's rolling, then they're working all the way back here, okay? All right, so nothing changes. Nothing changes on the gonzo call for us backside, okay? Here we go, here we go.
Gonzo, gonzo.
Got a gonzo call.
Ready, go ahead.
Drag it, boom, good. Receiver's in there, okay? Receiver's in there, okay? And a lot of times you'll get the gonzo call, okay? He'll be off in coverage, and we'll have 4-2 in the box, and you'll walk up and come gonzo, and they're bringing that normal 6 player. If they're bringing 7, that's great, okay? Any questions so far on the power, okay? Yes, sir.
The play side tackle, if he can't get the gonzo call pre-snap, and that guy shoots B, does he automatically take him? And then
Yes.
And the backside guard just picks
Just has to, yeah. The gonzo is just for us to alert it, so we know. But if he on the snap, there's no gonzo call, and this guy shoots my gap anyway, and I take him, I got to, and the guard just has to react, okay? And we get that a lot. And I don't know if you guys remember against Hawaii, when we didn't get the gonzo, and they both came like that, and the tackle got up underneath, and that's what we always talk about. That kick out block takes care of those two outside. If we don't get to drag the end, okay? If we don't get to drag the end, the gonzo is a perfect situation, alerting everybody. Boom, it's going to be a longer trap. But our guard has to be a good enough athlete, a good enough player to recognize at the end, I'm always going to kick the outside guy in man on line of scrimmage. Okay? Anybody got any other question on that? Okay? All right, let's just look real quick against a 3-2 look. Okay? So bump back, just bump out for me real quick. You just stay out. Okay? We're running power left here. Okay? We're on power left to a 3-2. Okay? So just a base 3-2. Okay? Widen out for me just a little bit. Okay? We're always kicking the end man. Okay? All right? Okay? Boom. We're same track. No B gap defender. I'm working backside linebacker. Okay? Nothing changes. Backside. Okay? All right? Our inside receiver is responsible for our play side linebacker. Okay? We got 5 in the box. Okay? This is where we get our check choke. Okay? Our check choke. Okay? Because we're already done with him, right? Okay? So we don't have to worry about him. So at center, boom, I'm here. Okay? And then you're coming down, wiping them out, because I'm protecting anything B gap. I'm protecting this. If he shoots here, if he comes here and something comes off the edge, guess what? I'm here. He's there for there. Okay, that's our check choke, okay? Yeah.
What kind of inside step do you want to take right here?
Same thing. Nothing changes. That good lateral step. If there was a B gap defender, boom, guess what? I'm taking that lateral step right there. Boom, and I'm just staying on my track right here. Okay? Okay, because I got to think about, I'm going to go to where he's going to be. Right? I don't want to go where he's lined up right now, because if I take that angle right there, boom, he's going to be able to work over top of me, right? So I want to think about taking that good lateral step, boom, checking my B gap just in case, any kind of slant, anything, check it, and then I want to work up, boom, here, okay? All right, so we've got a check choke here, okay, because we're working backside. There's only 2 in the box. Our tackle's working backside, okay? We're looking for anything coming off the edge. All right, here we go. Power left against a 3-2. Which that's fine, but the center on that it's tough. It's a weird block, okay? But you got to think about, my eyes got to go here, so I'm just thinking, I'm snapping, and I'm literally just turning like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting out of his way, and I'm turning. I'm going to kind of post here, let him take care, and I'm just working here for anything that's coming. Okay? All right, let's run it one more time. Sorry.
Ready? Go ahead.
Good, and that's fine. If he slants backside, right? Because that's the great thing about power. If this nose slants backside, guess what? The center's there, right? If he slants backside, he leaves. Guess what? I'm just still on my track, right? I'm on my track for anything. Okay. Let's look at let's go power right. Let's look at a 3-3. Just bump in the box. Get a 3-3 in the box now. Okay. Now we'll go power right. Okay. So nothing changes. Okay. Here's our guy we're kicking out, right? Kicking out. Widen out for me a little bit, okay? But now, okay, there's 3-3 in the box. The center is communicated. 6 guy in the box, right? Okay. So we're leaving 1 for the inside receiver, okay? Okay, we got to work to what? We got to work the next guy over, right? We got to work, okay? Because we're going to check choke. We're going to double, boom. Here, guess what? Right? We're looking to double all the way back to backside line because there's 6 in the box now. Okay, that's why it's so important, okay, to recognize the fronts. Okay, that extra guy in the box is going to make us double. Okay, boom, 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 same thing, okay? He's responsible for anything A gap, you're responsible here, we're going to double all the way back. Kick, right? Okay, same thing. I'm going to pull hinge, I'm going to check just in case he comes B gap, right? Okay. I'm going to check, and I'm going to look. Okay, I'm a pull checker, okay? Here we go. Power right versus a 3-3, power right versus a 3-3, here we go. Know who you're working to.
Ready? Go ahead.
And that's fine, center, that's good. Because center, you got to know, okay, if he works here, okay, I don't want to get here, right? Because guess what? I'll never get off there, okay? Keep your eyes there, boom. He works backside, boom, 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 boom. Know you have help, okay? Know where your help's coming from, okay? All right? Any questions so far on power with our gonzo call, okay, a 3-3, 3-2, or a 4 down? Any questions so far? Are we good? All right, let's go back to our 4 down front real quick. Let's go dart. Let's run dart real quick. Okay? Let's run it to, let's give me a 5. Let's go shade here. Okay, let's bump over to a 3 and a 5. Okay, bump over here for me, play B gap. Or, yeah, that's fine right there. Overload. Okay, let's run dart right. Dart right, okay, we're gonna run dart right. So we're thinking play side tackle again. There's different ways to do it, okay? We taught our guys, we feel like we run stretch enough that we're gonna show stretch to this guy. Okay, but our aiming point's just not gonna be outside, right? Because I don't have any inside help with my guard. I can't get beat inside on dart as a tackle. Can't do it, okay? So I'm gonna take that good stretch step, okay, I'm gonna try to get him widen, and I'm gonna gear it down, I'm gonna take that inside number. I'm just gonna flip his ass out, okay? That's when I can't get beat inside, okay? That's why I don't wanna take this huge, boom, crossover, try to get to his outside shoulder, because I have no inside help, okay? We're thinking, we're running it to a shade, okay? So tackle, on my dart, you're pulling, okay? That's when you gotta recognize the front, okay? I'm running to, where's my bubble at? My bubble's in B gap, right? Bubble's in B gap, that's who I'm responsible for. We're always leaving one for the puller, right? We're always leaving one for the puller, okay? So now we're always gonna double A gap, okay? But depending on if the center feels like where that guy's lined up, he's lined up backside, you feel like you can get to him, right? You're gonna give an adios call. Adios, I'm out of here, I'm going there right now. Because, and I know I explained it on stage, but just think about this. If this guy's a shade on me and I'm going back here, adios, adios. If I show stretch here, okay, this defender's taught to get in my hip pocket, to run with that center in his hip, okay? So if he gets here in my hip pocket, boom, that's all I'm doing. I'm working up here. That just gets an easy down block for that guard, right? I mean, it just washes his ass down. It opens up, okay? Right? It opens up that puller for the, that gap for the puller, okay? So at center, I always thought about, in dart, I always zoned away from the call. So if it was dart right, and I felt like I get him, I'm zoning away, boom, I'm zoning. I'm getting him in my hip pocket, and I'm working up, okay? Now, now if he's over here a little bit, okay, if I can't get, right, if I can't, then we're just gonna double. We call it crab, we're gonna double team, boom, 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 right, here. Okay, and that's just depending on where this guy's lined up, okay, how they're playing it, okay? And the same thing. Now, if he's more of a 2-eye look, right, not on you, and he's still a little tighter, then you feel like you can still get to him, okay? Because you're not going to want to walk all the way backside to get here, okay? So let's just line back up. Let's just run it, okay? Again, right? I'm responsible for B gap, okay? I don't have any help inside. Right? So I got to think, I still want to take that. I want to take a good inside step, right? Because just in case he crosses my face. Okay, just a little one, just boom, here, and I'm aiming inside number. Okay, I just can't get beat across my face inside on dart. And then you're pulling, right? Okay, on our pull, okay, on our pull is what? Okay, we're thinking just like 90s, boom, I'm going to skip, boom, crossing over, okay, keeping my shoulders square. For the pull and guard, for the open B gap, okay? So let's run. Here we go. Dart to the open end. Open end. Here we go.
Ready, go hit.
Good. Not bad. Good. And center, you just got to realize on that adios call now, okay, when I do this, I got to do a good job of boom, climbing and aiming for that inside shoulder, okay? Because where's the play going here? I got to get in between him and the play. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, let's just stay in this same formation right here, or same front. Let's go dart left now. Dart left, let's run it to a 3 technique. Okay, let's run it to a 3 technique. So first thing in your mind right now, tackle. Okay, let's bump over a little bit for me. Okay, first thing in your mind is what? We're running to a 3 technique. Where's the bubble at? It's going to be a shorter pull, right? It's going to be an A-gap pull, okay? And that's the thing that the running backs have to realize too. The running back on dart, the tackle is your eyes. That's what we tell the running back, okay? So again, now we're running dart to you guys, okay? Boom, we're gonna base him, right? Good stretch step, get him running. I'm aiming inside shoulder. Can't get beat inside, don't have any inside help. Same thing with you, right? Can't get beat inside, okay? Now, what are we doing? Now we're working where? Okay, right? It's same thing. Same thing as a center. If I'm running dart left, okay, I'm gonna zone away. But if I zone, that's fine. We're all gonna double here now. Okay, we're gonna double, we're gonna drive his ass back. That's who we're working to. And we're always leaving one for the puller. That makes sense? Okay? All right, here we go. Dart left to the 3 technique, dart left to the 3 technique.
Ready, go hit.
Good. And again, we're reading backside in. Okay? Again, and then we can do that stuff with fire and flame. Okay, fire and flame cut. If I want to cut that D in and have the quarterback run automatically, fire cut, Q dart left. Okay? Flame cut, Q dart right. Nothing changes for us up front. Okay, nothing, nada. Okay? Let's look at a 3 down front real quick. Let's look at a 3 down.
On that skip coach.
Yeah.
Opening up and bringing
Yeah, I always think about, like if I'm playing here, just like on a vertical set, just like you would vertical set. Okay, I just would think, I'm thinking, boom here, and then I'm just going to cross over in front. You know, there's different ways people teach it. People teach it, you know, here and open up like that. I just think it's easier to think of it just like a 90 set, boom here and crossover. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's look at a 3. Let's just 3-3 is fine. Okay, so let's run dart right. Dart right. Okay. So again, nothing changes. Okay, big on big. Base that D in. Okay. Now we got to leave what? 1 for the puller. Okay, 1 for the puller. So what? Us 2 to who? Us 2 for those 2, right? We're going to double his ass. We're going to work the middle linebacker. Okay, and now this is where we, at La Tech, we pull the uncovered guard, or uncovered lineman, sorry. Okay, it'd just be like a G for us. And remind me, I got to go back and run power G. We didn't run it, okay? So same thing, okay? But I'm leaving 1. I got to pull for the front side guy, right? So same thing, okay? Boom, I skip pulling. I'm around. I'm pulling for 1. We're doubling here, okay? And now this is where we get, okay, right here. Because if you were pulling, okay, then you'd be working where, right? But this is where we get our tackle. Boom, just like on stretch, he's going to boom. He sifts up through, and he's working all the way backside. Okay, that's how we run our dart. We're in a 3 down look, okay? So let's look at it. Dart in a 3-3, dart in a 3-3 stack. Dart right, 3-3 stack.
Ready, go hit.
Good, good. Okay, not bad, not bad. Now if we were, okay, let's look at this, let's look at this. Let's go, that's fine, 3-2 look, okay? But I want you to walk up. Okay? All right, so we're going to gonzo it. Okay? So all right, so what's that mean? What's that mean for anybody? All it is a longer pull, right? If I'm the inside receiver, guess what? Boom, he crosses my face. I can't get to it. Guess where I'm going? Right? Okay? Same thing. Now we're going to double all the way back. We're pull kicking him. He can work, sift to this D-line. Anything outside, okay? So let's look at this. Let's look at a 3-2. We get a gonzo call. Dart right, gonzo, gonzo, gonzo.
Ready, go hit.
He drags it, he comes inside, good. Inside receiver's up, okay? He just trades blocks with us, okay? He just trades block with us. Because out of a 3-2, if he was out, if it wasn't a gonzo call, who do we be pulling for? Right, front side linebacker. But now, okay, they walk up, the receiver's guy walks up, we take him, he takes ours, okay, on the gonzo call. And that, I'm telling you, that's just practice, okay? That's the receiver realizing he can't get to him, he's lined up, he's just staying on his track. Okay, does that make sense? Yeah. He can really base it, kind of like, because really out of a 3-2, there's going to be another linebacker right here, right? So yeah, so he's going to take MDM, most dangerous man. Okay, so he's thinking, I can be heavy, 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 heavy if this guy's going to flow over. I'm really taking 2 guys, right? But if he stays outside, I can stay on him. Okay, does that make sense? Okay. Let's go back real quick. Let's go back to 4 down front. I didn't run power G real quick, and let's look at power G real quick. Okay, same thing. Okay, let's think about power right, again, inside footwork, doubling a backside linebacker, okay? Nothing changes, inside, right? Okay, now all my G is what? Wrapping for who? Frontside linebacker. Here we go. Let's run power G so we can just look at it real quick. Power G, skip pull, frontside linebacker.
Ready, go hit.
Good, good. Keep working, good. Good, and that's, remember, we can run fire and flame off of that, okay? Or we're running out of just ace, then we'll just run with our running back. Boom, kicking the D end out, working backside, okay? Does anybody have any questions on the G block, the G scheme, okay? Nothing different, okay? Option real quick, okay? Just different. Anybody got any question on option? Who we're optioning off of, okay? All right, let's just work it just real quick against the 4-2. Okay, remember, all right, I want inside, I want to get skinny, and I want to work back out. I got to work to where he's going to be, not to where he is, okay? Because this guy's going to flow. Boom, I'm going to flow. So I got to get flat, okay? And remember, it turns into either, if I can get up on him, I can reach him, that's awesome, okay? If not, then it turns in just like that. I'm going to flip his ass out. Running back's going to be up underneath, okay? Let's run option right. Always what? Option and who? And man on line of scrimmage, okay? What's the rule for all the rest of us? All right, we're just going to track back, right? Same stretch steps, but now I'm not worried about him, right? Boom, we're working everything back here. Okay, here we go, here we go.
Ready, go hit.
We got to come here now. You're fine, you're fine. Let's run it one more time. 2-3 technique, that's based. Okay, same thing as stretch, okay? Yep. Same thing as stretch, except we're worried about that linebacker instead of that linebacker.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's fine. You got to check here though, right?
Yep.
Just like on here, you got to check your play side gap, and then you can be heavy to backside. Here we go, here we go.
Ready, go hit.
Good. Good, now get skinny. Good job, okay?
Work that option over there where that edge maybe on that back, where you get off inside.
Yeah, we'll go like this. We'll go, okay? And we'll bump him over here. We'll go to a shade, go down to a shade, bump the front, okay? And we'll work here. And this guy's lined up, and they do this a lot now. They'll line him up like this, right? Okay? And we can't get to this guy. Okay, he's lined up right here. Or even if he's right here, we can't get to him because what? That guy's so inside, okay? Anytime we got to take an outside release, that's what we're going to do. We're going to tap our ass, boom, 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 it turns into stretch. We option off the next guy up, okay? Okay, because if he's so tight, he's going where? Then we're going to option off the C-gap defender. Okay? And I always thought, as a lineman, when we started tapping the outside hip, I would always thought it was, and I didn't know, I always thought it would make sense to tap the inside hip, but we always did it. And the guys saw it, I don't know. But to me, inside hip, boom, 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 the running back and the quarterback can see that perfect. But again, Ross said they could see it, so that's what we did. Okay, we just gave them the sign. I don't care if you tap your helmet, whatever you want to do. Okay, but that knows that we're turning to stretch. You guys are optioning off the next man up. Okay, does that make sense? That make everything okay? So let's work on that real quick. Okay, here's our 4 down. Okay, here's our linebacker right here. We can't get to him. Okay, so now what we'll make a tight call, and we're just going to run stretch. Same thing, right? Now who are they optioning off of? Right here, we're working still track back. Okay?
Ready, go hit.
Good. Boom, option it off of it, okay? Option off, nothing changes. 3 down front, 3-3 stack, anything. We're optioning the last line of scrimmage, okay? Okay, so that's the same look as a 3-3. Now if you just bump back to offensive line, or the middle linebacker, okay, same thing, okay? We can't inside release to this guy, can we? Okay, so we're gonna option off that guy. Okay, so same thing, we're gonna be here, boom, boom, boom. We're gonna walk back, they're gonna option off that stack back or the 3-3 stack. Okay, makes sense? Let's run it one more time. Let's go left now. Let's go option left out of a 3-3 stack. That's fine, 3-3 stack. Okay, so really, I would really want to get here, but I can't get there, right? Because we're tight. Okay, 3-3 stack. We're just going to track back. Boom, we're going to option off him. Okay, and we're going to track all the way back. And this is the guy we're going to option off of. Okay, out of a 3-3 stack.
Ready, go hit.
Good. And that's fine. You just keep, and And we don't care about him, right? Because they're options. So you just keep tracking to where? Boop. Right? Back to here. Okay, it's just all about understanding fronts, understand who you're working to,
Is
communicate
that where
with
they
you.
want to get butt to butt?
Yeah.
Out of this, out of that?
Right, just like that. Just like, because if you shoot inside,
Like I did there.
yeah, boom, I still want to boom. I want to be heavy here.
wanna have that
I can be heavy, 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 right? Because again, it's all about don't zone the grass, till right? I don't want to zone up here and leave this guy all alone, right?
Okay.
We'll be heavy on him, okay? Understand where that D lineman is, or that, okay? All right. Any question on option? Okay, option is pretty simple. It's a speed option. We don't do a lot of thinking. Okay, it's option off the man line of scrimmage. If we can't get to them, okay, if we can't get to that inside linebacker, we're going to tap it and we're going to go. Okay, we're going to turn into stretch. Okay, any questions? Right now is the time to ask if you have, nothing. Okay, let's talk just real quick about draw. Give me a 4 down front real quick. We'll go draw. Okay, we'll go draw. Okay, so we ran it 2 different ways. Q draw, F draw. Okay, nothing matters for us up front. Okay. Center comes up, we see a what? A 4-2 what? 4-2 nickel, 4-2 nickel. 4-2 nickel, okay? So if it's draw right, okay, we already know it's an automatic Roger call. We're always working away from the draw call, okay? So if it's draw right, we're working left. If it's draw left, we're working right, okay? So draw right, okay? So what? They're responsible for who in the box? All right, front side linebacker, okay? If it's Q draw, the running back's responsible for him. If it's F draw, inside receiver's responsible for him, okay? Just like pass protection. Okay, Roger call to the call side, big on big. Vertical set, okay? Try to get him going upfield, right? Boom, boom, get him upfield, turn the can on him. If he wants to retrace, what? Boom, rip up through it, okay? All right, what are we thinking here? Okay, vertical set, just like we do our combo drills, ass to ass. What, 4 hands on the down lineman, 4 eyes where? On the linebacker, right? Okay, same thing here. You're big on big. Okay, vertical set. He tries to run upfield, turn the can. If not, rip up through. Here we go. Let's just say Q draw right, Q draw right.
Ready, go ahead.
Vertical set, good. And play it out, good. That's good. We want to stay on that double team as long as we can until that linebacker threatens us or establishes where he's going. Okay, that's where we're going to boom. 4 hands, 4 eyes, boom, 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 boom. He's over the top. I'm off, okay? Okay, same front now. Same front, let's run draw left. Let's run draw left. F or Q draw left, okay? So what? Okay, I'm big on big, right? Okay, I got a 3 technique, right? Okay, I'm big on big still here, okay? Draw left is really, like in pass protection, it's a Louis call. So they're responsible for the left linebacker. We're what? Draw there. Okay, here we go. Draw left, draw left.
Ready, go ahead.
Good. Any question on 4 down draw? Okay, it's just like protection calls. Okay? All right, and then the way we do it, let's talk a little bit, just real quick, 3-2, 3-2. Just real quick, outside the box for me, okay? That's fine. We'll go like this. We'll go 3-2. Okay, if he's off in protection, okay, whatever he calls, we're running. If he sees 5 in the box, 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 box. Guess what? Big, you're big, you're big, you're big, you're big. Easy, right? One-on-one blocking. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, now watch. Now he walks up, okay? Okay, now they're gonna what? Okay, because just like in protection call, it's gonna be a 5-0 call for us, okay? So us 2 for these 2, because this receiver, I can't block that guy, right? All right, so 5-0, 5-0, because he's coming, okay? I'm just gonna stay on my track, right? I'm gonna replace it, okay? Nothing changes backside. Okay, but if he walks up and we want to call a 5-0 call or a fan call, do it. That's what we block. We feel like he's more dangerous, okay? And that's fine. If we don't, okay, and he just comes off the edge, we feel like we can still hit the draw up inside it, okay? And we block the 5. Okay, it's all about all of us being on the same page. Even if you call it a fan call, okay, or you call it a box call. Yeah.
Will the center be able to see that and call the fan, or will the
That's these guys' responsibility.
They're echoing it to him.
That's exactly right. Which nothing really changes for him though, okay? Because you guys are still working. But if it's a fan call, hey, fan, fan, fan. Again, use your eyes. Play with your eyes. Okay. Walk up. Understand it. Okay. He's coming outside. Where's this guy going? Okay. Understand it. Boom. My vertical set. Boom. Receiver can't get to him. He's going to our guy. Okay. It's practice. I know it's, but that's the kind of stuff we walk through, okay, that you see. You get good at it. You see it on film, let's do it. Okay, let's go just a 3-2 box call real quick. 3-2 box. He's off in protection, you got 5 in the box. Here we go.
Ready, we go hit.
Good. All right. Let's look at a 3-3 stack real quick. 3-3 stack, and then we'll be, okay, now there's 6 in the box, okay? Let's run draw left. Draw left, okay? So guess what? We're always leaving one for the running back or the receiver. Here, okay? You're big on big. Okay, so what are we thinking? Us to what? To middle stack. Okay? Us two to what? It's just like a nickel call out of a 3-3 stack. That's exactly what it is, but we don't call it. We don't call nickel anymore out of 3-3. That's just us, okay? We just call everything 5-0. But here, we're going to leave one for them. You're big on big because you're to the call side. Boom. Us two for these two. Us two for these two. Okay? Vertical set. Let it sort itself out. Okay? It's a man scheme turned into a zone scheme once they start twisting. Okay?
Ready, we go hit.
Good vertical set. Ass to ass. Good. And that's good. Right there, guard. That's a good job. That nose goes away, right? He leaves. He's out of there. Boom. And then I can start working. He comes to you. Okay? Then we want to double. Boom. Up to it, right? Okay? Any question on draw, guys? Any question? Are we good? We good? Anybody had any questions at all? Okay, I know you guys are hungry. I've talked a lot. I don't know if I made any sense, but I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for coming. Hey, I'll be around if you guys want to ask some questions or you want to sit down and talk, some screen game, whatever you guys want to talk about, okay? I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys.